Hey fellas, Meat Trapper here. Just another day in the beautiful deep south, great state of Alabama. And a beautiful day it is. Weather's warming up. Trapping season is over, and turkey season is either over or winding down depending on where you're at. But you know, now is the time to start thinking about next year and next trapping season. To set your goals, to take a minute and reflect back on what worked for you, what didn't work, what changes you're going to make, and also to start scouting territory, trying to get access to new property and scout new territory. A couple of changes that I'm going to make next year. Number one is my motto is going to be simplify. Simplify, simplify, simplify. I'm going to focus on 330s, TS85s, and snares that took 90% of my beaver. All of my other off-size traps, my Duke number 4 footholds and different things like that, they're going away. I'm getting rid of all that, and I'm just going to standardize and simplify. Another objective next year is I'm going to try and use more of every animal that I catch, including the organ meats. I do a pretty good job of not wasting anything, but I can always do a better job. So anyway, I'd like to share with you some of my preseason scouting, and I think I've found a good property and a good piece of land, and let's go take a look. This is what's left of a bridge that the landowner had put in across this creek. You can see it's a steel grate bridge, and had a good foundation on it. But it shows you just how much water comes down this creek when it rains hard. And I have a feeling as low and as flat as all this land is, this gets turned into a duck pond real quick. That's one of the things about being down in these low-lying swampy areas. You can come through and scout the area and know where the creeks are and know where the high spots and the low spots are and all that, and then you come back after a rain and it's just completely different. Everything is underwater and everything is shifted around, and it becomes a real challenge to navigate. And let me tell you, you get out here at night and this place is featureless. You better know where you are at all times, and even though I don't rely on a GPS, let me tell you, a GPS comes in handy sometimes. It really does. From a trapping perspective, the first thing you're going to notice is that's all blocked. I mean, that's just blocked off. So this creek is narrowed down to a small spot right there where your otters and your beaver and what have you can come through. And then on down just a little bit, you can see there's the girder right there. So this right here is tailor-made for a 330. You put a 330 right there, and you're going to catch every beaver and otter that come through this creek. So come trapping season, I'm going to remember this spot. All right, looking on up the creek just a little bit, you can see there's a fallen log right there. And let me tell you, every critter in the woods is going to know where there's a bridge going across a creek. That is a hot spot. You want to find every one of those that you can and be ready to set them up come trapping season. Now look right over here. We got a piece of old black plastic, and if that's not a ready-made cubby, you don't even have to dig a hole. All you got to do is throw your bait in that pipe and bed your trap right in front of it. And see, the thing is, it's there year-round. They're used to it. That isn't something that just showed up. As long as a flood doesn't come through here and wash all of that away, it'll be there come trapping season. And then right here, you can see there's an old stump in the middle of this creek, and once again, it's narrowed it down and got a choke point. Look at there. That's perfect for a 330 right there. And you just come on down. And so that's what you want to do when you're out scouting. You want to be looking for any fallen logs. You want to be looking for any natural cubbies. You want to be looking for any choke points. Mark them on your GPS and keep notes. That way, when trapping season comes, you can look at your map, you can look at your notes, and you can tell exactly how many spots you've got, where they are, and what kind of traps you're going to need to set them up. Always be looking ahead to the next season. There's an old disc harrow here. Look at that. That's been there a while. No telling how they got a tractor back in here. That's amazing to get across all those creeks and sloughs. Be some good drowning weights. All you got to do is tote them back out of here if you want them bad enough. But it's a nice little cleared area in here. I can see that if you were able to get back in here and till this up and plant a nice grain field, you'd have one heck of a little honey hole back in here. Interesting. It's going to be a great place come trapping season. You can see there's just little canals that go all up through here, and I can promise you these canals are connecting to bigger creeks, connecting different bodies of water. And this is going to be some good trapping this year. You always got to be looking ahead. And you can see there's the trail right through there. It looks like I got an opening up ahead. That's probably the main creek up there. And yeah, this is going to be good. This old climber has been here a while, grown into the tree. Yeah, that hadn't been used in a while. It's been out here a long time. Got a nice little shooting house back in here. You zoom out a little bit. Got a nice little green field here in the middle of all this bottomland. I bet that is a prime spot in deer season. Most definitely. Beautiful, isn't it? This is some of the most open country on the property. And you can see it's not really that open. Most of this area, you're going to be doing good to get a 50-yard shot on an animal. And I think this is going to be perfect country for my lever action 44. I've got a Marlin 44 that I like, and it's light, it's compact, no scope on it, iron sights only. And I like to shoot the big 300 grain bullets. And that's something that down here in this type of palmetto swamp, it would be a perfect fit, because it doesn't matter if a deer or a hog comes out, it's only going to be, like I say, 50-yard shot at the most, and you don't need a scope for that, that's for sure. And anything you hit with that 44 is going down. I can tell you that from experience. I'm going to put together a work plan for this piece of property and submit it to the landowner. Some of the grain fields need some work. Some has got some ladder stands that need to be stood up, and I think I can really help the turkeys out down here by getting rid of the coons. This place is just littered with coons, and I haven't seen any turkeys the entire time I've been down here. So that gives you a sign we need to clear the coons out. But anyway, fellas, I hope you've enjoyed this, and I know I've certainly had a wonderful time down here, and you can look forward to seeing a lot more on it. Thanks a lot, and y'all have a good one.